The Grand Assembly Hall of the Galactic Federation fell into stunned silence. Ambassador Raza Khan stood frozen at the podium, his dark eyes wide with disbelief as the words echoed through the crystalline chamber. Beside him, his diplomatic aide, Ana Rodriguez, gripped her data tablet so tightly her knuckles had gone white. The alien woman who had spoken, Princess Zethara of the Veltar Empire, remained standing in the center of the hall, her iridescent blue skin shimmering under the ambient lighting. Her forearms were crossed defiantly across her chest, and her large violet eyes never wavered from Raza's face. "I beg your pardon?" Raza managed to stammer, his usually composed diplomatic demeanor cracking for the first time in his 15-year career. Princess Zethara's translator device crackled to life again, her melodic voice filling the vast space. "You heard correctly, human ambassador. I, Princess Zethara, heir to the Veltar throne, formally request your hand in matrimonial union according to both our customs." The hall erupted. Representatives from dozens of species began chittering, clicking, and vocalizing their shock in languages spanning half the galaxy. The Krillian delegates' tentacles writhed in what Ana recognized as extreme agitation, while the Thornax ambassador's crystalline body pulsed with rapid color changes, a clear sign of bewilderment. Ana leaned close to Raza's ear. "Sir, this could be either the best diplomatic breakthrough in human history or the worst interspecies incident we've ever faced." Raza nodded slightly, his mind racing. The Veltar Empire controlled 3 entire star systems and possessed technology that made human achievements look primitive. They had been notoriously isolationist for centuries, only recently agreeing to join the Federation talks. And now their princess was proposing to him? "Princess Zethara," Raza said, activating his own translation matrix to ensure his words carried proper diplomatic weight. "While I am deeply honored by your unexpected declaration, perhaps we might discuss this matter in a more private setting?" "No," she replied firmly, her secondary arms gesturing toward the assembled delegates. "I have observed your species for 3 rotations now, Ambassador Khan. I have watched you negotiate with fairness, defend the rights of smaller civilizations, and show compassion even to those who oppose you. Your people call it humanity, do they not? This quality that makes you fight for others even when you gain nothing in return." Raza felt heat rise to his cheeks. "Princess, my own people," Zethara continued, her voice carrying across the hall with growing passion, "have forgotten such virtues in our pursuit of technological superiority. We are powerful, yes, but we have become cold, calculating. We no longer remember what it means to sacrifice for others, to show mercy to enemies, or to laugh with genuine joy." Ana watched in fascination as the alien princess's bioluminescent markings began to glow brighter, a sign of deep emotion in her species. "3 cycles ago," Zethara said, "when the Zephyrian colonies were attacked by raiders, every species in this hall debated response protocols for days, except humans. Your fleet was already en route within hours, asking for nothing in return. When the crystalline consortium faced economic collapse, you shared your resources freely. When the Moth people's homeworld was threatened by solar flares, human engineers worked around the clock to create evacuation protocols." The hall had grown quiet again, delegates leaning forward to catch every word. "And you, Ambassador Raza Khan," the princess said, taking a step closer to the podium. "When my own ship was damaged in the asteroid field 3 rotations past, you personally led the rescue mission. You could have sent subordinates, but you risked your life for a stranger from a species you had never met." Ana remembered that day. She had argued with Raza for an hour, pointing out that the Veltar had never shown any gratitude for assistance and might even consider human intervention as insulting, but Raza had gone anyway. "That is when I knew," Zethara continued, "that I had found something my people had lost. Not just courage or kindness, but the ability to act on those virtues without calculation of benefit. You humans have a saying, because it's the right thing to do. My species has no equivalent phrase." Raza found his voice again. Princess, while I'm moved by your words, marriage between our species would be unprecedented? Yes. Difficult? Certainly, but not impossible. Zethara's large eyes held his gaze steadily. My people live for centuries, Ambassador. I have time to learn your ways, just as you could learn mine. Together, we might bridge the gap between our civilizations. The Galactic Council's chief mediator, an ancient ethereal named Wisp of Stars, floated forward. This is highly irregular. There are protocols for interspecies diplomatic marriages, but they require extensive preparation and... Protocols, Zethara interrupted with what Anna could only describe as an amused trill, are exactly what I wish to move beyond. Anna stepped closer to Raza. Sir, from a strategic standpoint, an alliance with the Veltar Empire would revolutionize humanity's position in the galaxy. But this is also your personal life we're talking about. Raza looked out at the sea of alien faces, all waiting for his response. Then he looked at Princess Zethara, standing proud and vulnerable in the center of it all. He thought about the rescue mission she'd mentioned, how he'd found her ship's crew working desperately to save their princess, and how she'd thanked him in broken standard with tears in her violet eyes. Princess Zethara, he said finally, his voice carrying clearly through the hall, I would be honored to discuss this proposal with you. Perhaps we could start with dinner. A sound like silver bells filled the air, Veltar laughter. Yes, Ambassador Khan, I would like that very much. As the hall erupted in renewed chatter and the delegates began arguing about precedents and protocols, Anna shook her head with a smile. Only humans, she thought, could turn a diplomatic crisis into a dinner date. The future suddenly seemed full of interesting possibilities.